Happy 16th birthday, Drew. Since all the family's here right now, it seems like a perfect time to look at one of our favorite videos of you because all of them were there too.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Okay, just a minute.
We should have happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Drew. Happy birthday to you.
Man, it's hard to believe you're 16. Time has really flown by and we have enjoyed every second with you, and we're so happy to celebrate you today. You've grown into an amazing young man and we're so proud of you. You've always made us laugh and on occasion flat out brought down the house. But in addition, you have a good heart and you have an amazing gift with kids. You're a great big brother and an outstanding son to your mom and I. All of that takes us to this question: what can we get Drew for his birthday? Your mom actually had an idea a few months ago, but I shot it down. Then this idea started to make sense. We're going to go on a road trip for your birthday. Me and you. It all begins tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, so pack your bags. In the morning, I will drive with you 7.5 hours to Mississippi. We'll probably make a few cool stops along the way, but our destination is Winona, Mississippi. Winona has great roots of the Deep South and this gigantic grocery store statue man. Anyways, we'll be staying at a Holiday Inn known for one of the largest crosses in the world. But that's not why we're staying there. It's just a resting spot to put us closer to our Saturday destination. On Saturday, we'll get up and drive a little over an hour to Oxford, Mississippi. Oxford is the site of the University of Mississippi, otherwise known as Ole Miss. Since this weekend is traditionally college football's rivalry weekend, we'll be going to check out the Battle for Mississippi, otherwise known as the Battle for the Golden Egg or the Egg Bowl.
The Battle for the Golden Egg, what is now more known as the Egg Bowl, is a Mississippi battle between the Mississippi Bulldogs and the Mississippi Rebels. How did the game come to be? The Egg Bowl is the 10th longest uninterrupted series in all of sports and in the United States. Their first game against each other was in 1901, and the bickering started between the two even before the first kickoff. The first game was delayed an hour because Ole Miss was accusing Mississippi State of playing non-students. Of course, the Bulldogs denied that being true and whipped the Rebels in their inaugural game 17-0. That kind of rivalry spite has continued to build over 113 years. The rivalry is known for its periodic brawls in the middle of the games and even sometimes before the game begins. In 1926, the Rebs finally broke their losing streak they had for the past 13 years against Mississippi State. The fans were so excited, they stormed the field, tearing down the Bulldogs' goalposts. Mississippi State became furious over the damage to their field and started slamming wooden chairs over Rebels fans' heads and bodies until the fighting was finally broken up. Once you pick a side, there's no going back. Fans would rather die than become allies. C.R. Duddy Noble was a Mississippi alumni and later on a coach to Ole Miss in 1917 and 1918, before returning back to state to become a legend as one of the greatest athletic directors of the university. Upon his return to Mississippi State, he told a sports writer, "I already know what hell is like. I once coached at Ole Miss."
This has always been a great game and an even better atmosphere. We're going to be right in the heart of it. Some great players have played in past Egg Bowls. Recent players that you know are Dak Prescott, Fletcher Cox, Eli Manning, and the Blindside's Michael Orr. After the game, we'll drive east and rest our heads at this hotel and get ready for Sunday. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this hotel is in Atlanta, Georgia. We do have some options when we get up the next morning, and it's really up to you. Atlanta's the home of Georgia Tech, so we could check it out. They also have the College Football Hall of Fame. Both are walking distance from the Georgia Dome. And since it's the final year that Atlanta is using the Georgia Dome, it'd be a shame if we didn't catch a game there. The Falcons just so happen to be playing the Cardinals. And we got some great third row seats behind the Cardinals bench. So we'll be close enough to see Falcon players like Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Devonta Freeman, and even closer to Carson Palmer, Larry Fitz, and Pat Pete of the Cardinals. After the game, we'll head back west to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We'll rest and reflect at this hotel in anticipation of Monday. While all your friends at Byron Nelson are returning to school, we'll be checking out the University of Alabama. At 11 o'clock, we'll take a guided tour of Bryant-Denny Stadium. After that, we'll check in at the Paul Bear Bryant Museum. It's named after arguably the greatest college football coach in history. He won 6 national titles and 13 conference championships. This museum also shows the greatness of Alabama football since the Bear left the sidelines. After we're done, it's time to head home and conclude your road trip birthday present. Happy 16th birthday, Drew. Your mom and I are so proud of you and love you very much.